series of basics of interpretation of statutes. Today in this video we will talk about the difference between the term statute and law. Statute, as we have already discussed, is a term of English origin. This term is not used in India. Rather, in India the term law is used. The difference between statute and law is that statutes are the laws enacted by the parliament or the supreme authority of the country, whereas law is a wider term which includes laws enacted by the legislature, means the statutes, as well as customs and judge-made laws, or we can also call those laws as case laws or precedents. Now, statute is a narrower concept, whereas law is a wider concept. The examples of statutes are Indian Contract Act, Hindu Marriage Act, Hindu Succession Act and others. Now, it is important to understand the difference between statute and the other laws, that is custom and judge-made laws. The basic difference between statute and customs are: first, customs are the social practices which are observed for a long period of time and then it becomes a law, whereas statutes are the laws or norms enacted by the legislature. Customs are based on social practices, whereas statutes are based on theory. Thirdly, the party who is relying on custom needs to prove the existence of custom in the court, whereas proof of existence of statute is not required. Now, if we talk about the difference between statute and judge-made laws, then the difference is that the judge-made laws are the outcome of any case. It means the case has arisen before the court and the court has decided that case and laid down the law, whereas statutes are enacted by a appropriate authority, that is legislature. The second difference is that judge-made laws are based on facts and circumstances of the case, whereas statutes are not based on any fact and circumstance. Thirdly, the judge-made law is also criticized on the ground that it leads to the violation of the doctrine of separation of power. Now, the doctrine of separation of power says that the powers between the three organs of the state, that is legislature, executive and judiciary, are separate and no one organ can perform the function of other organ. Whereas when we talk about judge-made law, in that case judiciary is performing two functions. One is interpreting the law and deciding the case, which is actually the function of judiciary, and secondly, the judiciary is also performing the function of legislature, that is laying down the laws, whereas the statutes does not lead to violation or separation of power. This is the major difference between the term statute and law. I hope you understand the difference, and for more such videos please subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends.